or I want to check the answers on some of the Jamboard questions that I didn't get to, especially period 2-6. So I put on here a note for myself for which ones we had to check. So we did go over these in class, so I'm just going to go by these. So really nice job. Okay, so here's the first one that is in the recap, and the missing number was 15. And I already checked this one, but I just want to put it in the recap and say that this 15 right here was correct. The new and this reasoning right here is excellent. So the mean of the first four numbers was 5. That's shown right there. And then it says that it increased by 2, so 5 plus 2 is 7. And then working backwards, the sum had to be 35. So 3 plus 4 plus 6 plus 7, that is 20. And to get to 35, we had to add another 15. So nice job, Nee, on that one. And Teddy worked on this one, and it says the unknown cards will increase the mean by 5, and the mode is 22. So we needed to have a couple of 22s here, so we've got that right there. And the current mean before we did this is 17 plus 13, that's 30, plus 11 is 41, plus 19 is 60. 60 divided by 4 is equal to 15. And let's see if that's what Teddy wrote here. Yeah, it's right here. We know that the original mean is 15, so I checked that. And to increase that by 5, we would get to 20. So then to get a mean of 20, we would have to do the equation x divided by 7 equals 20. And so to do that, he multiplied by 20, so x is equal to 140. Excellent. So this is what we did earlier in the year. 7 times x divided by 7, and 7 times 20 is 140. So that means we have to have a total of 140, with 140 as the number we need to reach. So we're kind of going up here now. We have to subtract 104 from the 140, so 140 minus the 104 that we had already. That is 22 plus 19 plus 11 plus 63 plus 17. So this was 60, 82. That's where we get 104. So 140 minus the 104 is the remaining number, 36. So excellent job. This all checks out. And the unknown number cards will increase the mean by 5, which it did, from 15 to 20. And the mode was 22. So that's the only set of numbers that could work for that puzzle. So really nice job with that one, Teddy, and great explanation. And let's see, Jeremiah worked on this one. And it says that the mean is going to be 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that means it has to have a total of 63. I agree with that. It has to have a range of 7. So that means that this 5 is the smallest number, plus 7 is equal to 12. So 12 is the biggest number that it could have, and it does have that. So far, and I didn't add these together to get 63 yet. Let's do that. 7 plus 5 is 12. 12 and 12 is 24. 34 plus this 8 and 12 is 44, 54. And 9 is 63, so that checks. And the median, so we've got to put them in order. Let's check this. 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, and 12. So this has a median of 9, so that checks. And then has a mode of 12 because it's the one that occurs most often. So nice job, Jeremiah. All right, Aline worked on this one. It says the unknown card will decrease the mean by 3 and the mode will be 1. So she wrote, if the number is 0, does it still count as a number when you're finding the mean? And the answer is yes, it does. So let's see what Aline did. So she put in a 1, and I'm not sure. Let's see, I'm going to number these. Just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And so let's see. So she has figured out right here that the mean of the 4 numbers is 11, because when we add those together, we get 44. 1 plus 13 plus 14 plus 16. Divide by 4, we get 11. And then we're going to decrease that by 3. So the unknown cards will decrease the mean by 3. So we have to do 11 minus 3 is equal to 8. We have 6 cards. So 6 times 8 is 48. So that means that we only have 4 more. So we've got a 1 right here, and that's correct. And then we can only put a 3 right here because that gives us a total of 48. So to put them in order, it's 1, 1, 3, 13, 14, and 16. And this has a mode of 1. So we couldn't use a 0 here because we needed a mode of 1. I think that's what you were thinking. Like if we would have put a 0 here, then we would have had to put a 1 and a 1, and we wouldn't have reached the 48 that we needed. So this was the key to this one, is that we needed to have a mean of 8, which meant 6 times 8. We needed a total for all of them of 48. All right. And let's see, I want to check this. I never did get a chance to check this. So it says, what's the mean? So let's add these up. And let's do 18 plus 8 is 26, 31, 35, 42, 47, 57, 65. So we're going to do 65 divided by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9 goes in there 7 times. With 2 left over, 7 and 2/9 is the same as 7.2. Repeating, good job, Gabby Paisley and Lydia. And let's check this one. I'm going to put these in order right here. 2, 3. Whoops, there's 2 2s. 2, 3, 5, 5, 5, and then a 6. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And the mode, I agree, is 5. The range, 6 minus 2 is 4. And the median, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4 is, the median's 5. And the mean, if we add these all up, we get 12, 22, 28 divided by 7 is 4. So the mean is equal to 4. So mean 4, median 5, mode 5, more, yep. Okay, so it looks like somebody did work on, oh, the mode for this one is 12, I agree. So I agree with that 12, and that's kind of as far as you got on that. All right, and Henry and Nee. Let me see if I can do this one real quick. The new mean when we fill these in will be 16 2/3, and it will not have a mode. So I can't use the same number here twice. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 times 16 2/3. That is going to be, so we're just going to get what our total is going to be. 6 times, let's see, 3 times 50/3 is, let's see, 3 goes in there twice, goes in there once, so this is 100. So it has to have a total of 100. And right now, the total is 75. So I have to have two numbers that add up to 25 here. I need a total of 25 between these two. And I can't use a 10. So there's lots of different answers on this one. If we're using whole numbers, I could say we could put an 11 and a 14, and that would work. I could put a 9 and 16, and that would work. So lots of different answers on this. I just couldn't have put a 10 and a 15, because then, oh, whoops. Oh, never mind. I made it even more difficult. So they didn't need to be the same number, because otherwise 10 is the mode. So I'm going to erase this. And I don't think that there's an actual answer to this one. I made this one up on the spot, and I made it up too quickly because 10 is the winner. So there is going to be a mode unless this was a 25 and a 30. So what I should have done on this is I should have done a little bit different mean, and then this would have been a really good puzzle. So maybe I'll use this in the future. If I had an answer and this was a 35 and a 25, then there would have been no mode. But I should have changed this mean to, oh, let's see, how much is this? 50, that's 50 plus 40 is 90, 130. I should have said 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 130 divided by 6 goes in twice. 21, 4, let's see, 21 and 2/3. That's what I should have said. I should have said that it was 21 and 2/3. And then it would have been a really good puzzle. All right, I'm going to go to period 3, and in the recap, I am going to check this, and the unknown cards will increase the mean by 5, and the mode is 22. Okay, mode is definitely 22. The mean so far is, let's see, that's 30, 41, 50 divided by 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's double check that. 20 plus 10 is 30. 41, 60. So 60 divided by 4, I think I already did this in the previous one, but that's okay. That's 15. And so it's going to increase by 5, so it's going to go from 15 to 20. And so you can just do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 times 20 is 140. And we're going to subtract from that 140 the 60 that we had at the beginning. And that's 80. And then we're going to subtract the 44 from this. We have to have those to get that mode right there. And that's where we get the 36. So you kind of got this explanation twice as to how we got 22, 22, and 36. Let's see if there's anything else I was going to put on the recap. Don't think so. I got to everything else. All right, and that is a recap for Thursday, May 27th.